there? Are we there? Are we there? Oh, we're there. Okay. I hear it. All right. Little bit of delay. Whatever. We are there. We connected. All right. Salut. Little bit of technical difficulty. We got around it. We figured it out. It's going down. I had a lot of technical difficulty over the last 3 days. Let me explain you something. Can't remember it was. Let me explain you something, Lucy. All right, hold on. That's old school Ricky Ricardo. He has some explaining to do to Lucy. Anyways, let me take this out. I don't need this. So yeah, dude, I got freaking banned from Facebook for 3 days. So I was in the CLINK for 3 days, which I didn't even mind, which actually was so funny because I just got this microphone, right? And I actually literally did a live, and I got the tears because I started looking at all the stuff I've been through, all the old interfaces and everything, and I was just trying to like put everything together. And then I wake up in the morning it was Thursday night, and then Friday I wake up in the morning, I go on the Mark K show because I like watching him, and I get put in the CLINK for a comment, and I'm just like, wow, really, you know? And I'll tell you what the comment was, but it was just like, really. But I kind of needed it at the same time because I was like kind of out of stuff. Like for the weekend, I was thinking, you know what? I'm gonna try to like go take my GoPro. We're gonna go out and maybe do something. I got this new mic, just go play with it out and about. But then it just fired up my burner again. It fired up my burner again. I was like, all right. So I started like researching, like, what's going on? Why is the censorship this bad that I'm on the Mark K show and I put like half a joke, half a sarcastic thing on, and I get banned for 3 days, And it was like, what's going on? So I had to start looking at everything. And so I did. And, I was planning on like going out and going to restaurants and filming with my new microphone and getting this and trying to connect all that. And then all of a sudden, CLINK, they're like, nope, you can't say that. And I'm going to tell you what I said. I'll tell you exactly what I said on the Mark K show. And I reported them. I said, I think you misinterpreted that. And it was a lady came on, okay? And I didn't know all this was happening. But she comes on, she goes, look, I got the jab, and it seems like everybody in my life right now that hasn't got the jab is making me feel bad. And I was like, are you serious? They got the juice for you. They got the jab. So you went and got the juice and the jab, and now this woman feels as if, and I don't know if she's a plant troll or whatever, but she's on live on his show. Mark K is a radio show from Florida. She's on his show. She's like, oh my God. I got the jab, I got the juice, and now I'm being discriminated on. I'm like, what? Like, I thought, okay, we're going to, get the jab and the juice. If you need it, go get it. Do your research, personal. And this is what I'm talking about. People need to stop being in people's business. You get it. If you want it, go get it. Great. Research it. Do whatever you want. And that's what she said. She's like, I'm an older woman. I looked at the repercussions that could happen to me, and I looked at everything, and I decided to get it. And then I said, great, And basically what I said is go and get as many jabs as you please. Please, jabs, pokes, whatever you want. Please, just leave me alone. And what I went to was the old school reference of when you got in the movies. You always got the old movies. We've all seen them, the after-school specials when the person comes on and he's like, but Dad, all the boys and girls all the other kids are doing it. And the dad's like, you know what, son? He's like the mechanic. And he's like, so if all the other kids are going to go and jump off the Brooklyn Bridge, are you going to goes and follows? And, he's basically telling them no, because the kid wants to do who knows what, money for the dance, but he's teaching them a life lesson. And that was the whole comment that I put, basically, was referring to that, where I said, well, I don't care what you do with your body. You can basically do referring to that if you want. I don't care. Hell, I could have put, you can go get a walrus tattoo on your face if you want. Literally a walrus with the horns coming out of your nose. I don't care. I don't care what you do. And that's why I was so frustrated, because I was like, are you serious? These people are getting the jab, they're getting the juice, and now they're getting discriminated on? Oh, here we go. And that was my frustration that came out. That's why I used a harsh analogy to say it, because it was like, you can literally go take a leap off of a chair or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Back to the, if your friends are gonna go and do that with the bridge, that reference is not saying that he thinks his kid is gonna actually do that. You know what I'm saying? And jump off the bridge. No, it's just saying you can do whatever you want. You have freedom to do whatever you want. You have freedom. You have freedom to take it or not. So the woman called in and was like, I feel like I guess apparently all of her friends are like, we're not taking them. We're not. Apparently she said she was like in her 60s or 70s or whatever, and she had all these, problems and the reasons to take it. Great, take it. Great, no problem. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. Don't force me to do it. Ban. 3 days. But you know what? It was all good because I went to Twitch. And instead of playing with my microphone, going outside and messing around and having a good time, I went on Twitch. I had to figure that out because their whole camera setup is different. Like, actually, their camera setup is like normal. I finally figured that out last night. It's like, these photos right here are inverted on Facebook. And let's not get into inversion. Let's not get into secret inversion. Let's not get into Mark Zuckerberg's jacket with the inlining that I saw. But anyway, it's normal. So, like, everything on Facebook is inverted. And you're going to have to learn about what inversion means, to invert everything. I'm going to leave it at that. But so I had to learn the whole setup on them. But it was a good thing because now I went and bought another circle light over here. So I got more lighting from my background and everything's all good. And I figured it out towards the end. But it sent me on another loop. And I was going to go out and do a bunch of fun stuff. But instead I had to dig into it. And what I dug into was Michael Rappaport, the actor. The actor, he was like the biggest guy. It was like, yo, go get your jab, go do this, mask up, stay in the house, and do this. And then finally he's like, whoa, yo. Like reality hit this idiot. Boom. And I like Michael Rappaport. I like the dude. But he's like, finally hit him. He's like, yo. I'm not a superhero. I went and got the juice. I got the jab. And now you're calling me a super spreader mayos, I'm a super spreader. Figure this stuff out, Fauci. They got you by the Fauci. Michael Rappaport, they got you by the Fauci. Mr. Rappaport. That's all I'm going to say about that. Dude was like the number one guy out there just repping. Now he's like, whoa. You got Bill Maher, too, over the weekend or recently come out and talking about cancel culture. So you're starting to see people wake up. And some of these people needed to actually physically get touched on, physically in a way. A little poke, a little jab, a little nudge, whatever you want to call it, a little pinch, little tinky. You know what I'm saying? A little tug, whatever you want to call it. They needed it, and now it's happened. And so now they're coming after a dude who has 250 friends, 260 friends on his Facebook. Just said a little reference to the old, just because everybody else is doing it doesn't mean you need to do it. And that goes with that woman who came in with a phone call. Just because your friends are telling you, sweetie, not to go get the jab, if you did your research and you feel I'm going to go get the jab, get it. Go. Just right there, it's free. I mean, taxpayers, but whatever, go get it. Go get that thing. Go get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as many as you need. I don't care if you get a walrus tattoo on your face, sweetie. Go get it. It's your job. It's your body. It's your choice. And that was my whole point in saying it. It's called a harsh analogy. And I got deleted for 3 days, which it turned out to be a good thing because my friend was texting me. He's going to come visit, this part of town, and we're going to go hang out and everything. And then I was telling him, like, oh, man, Facebook is like, it's getting kind of weird. And then he was like, well, I heard about Twitch and I heard about TikTok. So I was like, well, TikTok, I don't know, man. Something about TikTok I'm having trouble with. So I did Twitch, and then I went there, and then I had to figure it delayed me for 2 days because I had my camera all crooked because, like, I could see the camera right here. I know this is these alignments, I've been basically filming the documentary on the Facebook Lives to figure out all the spacing and the lighting and everything. And then I went on Twitch, and like the camera's different, but it's actually the same as my camera. Like this thing is all inverted, like on Facebook, so it's all good. Like this A is probably going to be backwards. This photo is normally here, but it's going to be over here, and it's different. And so whatever, it's all good. And then I went on Twitch. I actually got some views. I have zero. Well, I picked up one subscriber. I haven't looked at it today. I'm gonna go on there and do a live right now, and then figure out something else to say. But anyways, yeah, dude. So stuff went down. I got banned for 3 days, and I don't really care because I've already done what I wanted to do with the lives on Facebook. Because I just record them and then I downloaded them and shot them over to Rumble. Because yeah, these platforms they're compromised. And I've been saying this: if you can't see the attack, if you can't see who's behind it by now, you're just blind, dumb, and stupid. Even that lady called in and was like, you know, I took the jab and now I'm like, wow, you're telling me that people that went and got the juice in the jab, they're having concerns. I mean, these wheels are falling off. I thought you go get the jab, you're Superman. What's the problem? Go get it. Go get as many jabs as you need. And that was my whole point. You know, it's like just because people are telling you to do something doesn't mean everybody else has to do it. I've done some research and I made my decision. I do not want to get it. I'm not going to get it because I don't feel like I'm at threat. I feel like I'm going to be fine. I've actually been a bartender and worked in the service industry for so long. Like I've probably been contaminated with every freaking contaminant that can come along, you know, dishes and, you know, doing whatever. But anyways, yeah, that's where I'm right now. Mass censorship. So my whole point is you need to start jumping on other things. So right now I am on Rumble at Mikey Romero, capital R, just Mikey, capital R Omero. That's it. I'm on Rumble. I'm on Twitch, which is just Mikey Romero 888. Just solid, no spaces. And yeah, so you know, I turned my lemons into lemonade. So I'm gonna go over to Twitch, pop me one off, and then see what happens. See if I get the light going. You know, I'm gonna start doing these lives, and I want to get into my card reading now. Okay, I need a drink before that though. Hold on. On this mic is sounding good. I think this mic is sick. MV7, sure, dude, it's so dope. I went and programmed it right now. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this. Ah! Made me cry the other day. Those was real tears. I was just looking at these audios. I remember that one time, like, you know, I spent all this money on and I actually I bought the Pro Tools 9. The Pro Tools 9, I bought these. So it was like almost $1,000 for me. That was like a lot of, so I had like this software and I had to upload it. And then my Macintosh laptop died. And then I went PC, but they didn't have the firewall and all that, the adapters, and it's up. Oh man, it just was like, oh my god, like, dude, I'm just trying to just make a song that will make no money, but I want to make it. And then, yeah, it was. But anyways, I pulled it back. But when I started going, like, am I gonna do these lives? I'm gonna get serious about it. I did a card reading. I pulled this card. I pulled it before. This is a man going up against a bunch of clever foxes, right? And you see him, and you got to be steadfast, and you got to be clever. You got to keep your wits. You got to keep your composure, because I knew this was coming. And this is why I love to read cards. People are like, oh my God, you read cards and you do some weird stuff. And I'm like, no, dude, this like warned me. This to me was a message to be like, all right, you're going to get into it. There's going to be all kinds of trip ups. You know, Facebook might cancel you. This might do that. The wire might do this. The lights might do this. This might happen. And that's why I'm just laughing at it. I said, okay, Facebook took me off. Let's go to Twitch. And I'm going to go there later and do a live. And I like Twitch. And then I went to Twitch, and then I was like, it's a different camera, whole setup, you know, that I was used to. But you just keep moving. You just keep doing it. And all of you that have actually lived life, you should know this. And this is why they took the youth. This is why BLM is a bunch of 20-year-olds at the Olympics doing stupid things, because they don't know. They've never been through anything. An Olympian, these people don't know anything. These sports stars, they don't know anything. They've never really been anything. They've been pre-selected and programmed and given stuff. And so when trials and tribulations hit them, they don't know how to just do something else, you know? It's like, all right, well, by the way, Facebook is dying on the vine, so let me go get a Twitch. So now I got a Twitch account. Now I got a Rumble account. I got a Gab account. I got a what is that? Parlor, which, man, they were good for a minute, but whatever. What's next? You know, I'm looking at something next. TikTok, maybe I'll go get a TikTok account. Okay, that doesn't work. What's next? What's next? What's next? New opportunities. You know, there's just new opportunities, and it's new opportunities for new people. Look at, I found this mic, and I plugged it into my this mic into, it's just a dynamic mic, but I plugged it in my interface, and then I realized, guess what I realized today when I plugged it with my XLR cord into my interface, that I don't need it. But also I realized that I do have to start looking at a laptop, because now it's going to become, or I can go into a laptop, because if I do an XLR cord to an interface and to a laptop where I can start editing stuff, and I already got Pro Tools, and then I can go into editing and then just boost up my sound, do all kind, and it's just, it's a whole nother can of worms that I'm not ready for, that I see that's on the horizon. And that's going to come where I could just do editing. I could take this video, do all the weird little things, just pull them, you know, and do all this stuff. That's coming. That's on the horizon. I saw it. And I knew it. That's why I got so emotional when I was able to just speak in this microphone, plug right into my phone. I was just like, wow, like, I already know. Like, I already know. I already know I can get a laptop right here, because my room is not that big, so I don't want to bring my computer from my living room in here, but I can get a laptop or research a laptop. I got friends that know about all that. Get the laptop, get plenty of terabits of storage units, and have all that, and just start going, editing, and I've already delved into all that, so that'll just come smoothly like everything else has. I mean, it took me about a week to get into a real microphone. I knew eventually I'll just buy a microphone, but I was like, you know what? I want to film all the trip-ups along the way, so that way it's people that might be scared. And because this was the biggest thing too, when I was on the Mark K show and I got banned on Thursday, he was basically talking about what their agenda was, and he's been demonetized and all kinds of stuff too. And he was basically saying they just want to demoralize you to where you just stop. Like, no, I just went over and opened up a Twitch, and I might get a TikTok. And then if that doesn't work, well, then I'll go back over to Rumble. Rumble's coming up. If not Rumble, see what Gab's got going on. I heard this other thing about some other thing, and this other thing about the getter, and this and that, and this and that, and this and that. They're done. So anyways, I'm done for the night. I'm going to go jump on the Twitch and go off over there. All right. Peace out.